that you dip your fries in.
Welcome to another episode of Over the Bar. We are back. We did have a little hiatus. We'll get into that in a little bit. Start off with some U.S. men's national team stuff, guys. We'll get right into it. I got a giveaway we'll get into in a little bit as well. Involves pizza, so I think everybody should be involved in that. So we'll get into the U.S. men's national team real quick. Qualifiers week and a half ago, and this past week. Guys, your take on that as the U.S. men's national team walk out of the 3 games on 5 points right now.
That last 45 minutes saved the entire international break because we looked awful. It wasn't fun to watch for those first 2.5 matches.
I feel like it's rarely fun to watch.
It's CONCACAF.
Yeah.
As U.S. men's national team is. Well, that'll be. Is that the next match? I haven't gotten a chance to take a peek yet.
They're probably in the next cycle because I think there only are.
Yeah, there's only 8 teams in the group.
7 teams that will play.
Yeah, so it'll happen eventually. I mean, that's going to be the big one. If the U.S. can get 3 points out of that, I would think that they're probably golden, right?
Yeah. Still a long way to go.
I mean,
we're 2018.
I understand, but
17.
There's no way I don't think this team doesn't get in. Given the talent that they have, given the schedule that they have, the teams that they have to face, there's no way in hell that this team should not be able to get in.
So we don't face Mexico until November.
So that is the second cycle or third?
That is the third.
Third cycle.
The second one coming up is another 3-gamer. We're home against Jamaica, at Panama, and home against Costa Rica.
They should win all 3 of those games. They should, yes, but
should win.
Given the quality, Jamaica's the worst team in CONCACAF, correct? So Jamaica's the worst team. They should beat Jamaica. There's 3 points, right?
They got Bailey.
That's about it.
So does Aston Villa.
Does he play goalkeeper, central defense and striker as well? I mean,
no, but Alphonso Davies managed to pull out a draw, and he's really the only one that they've got.
I mean, they got Jonathan David. I'm not going to throw I think Canada makes a World Cup. I think Canada, Mexico, and the U.S. are the 3 teams that come out.
The 4th still goes to a little qualifier.
Yeah, it goes to a qualifier. I still think those 3 teams are the first of the 3 that are coming out of there. I think Canada's very good. I think they'd be fun to watch, too, especially in Europe. Tejan Buchanan, damn good player as well. Be playing for Club Brugge next year. Plays for New England Revolution.
Take your word for it.
Solid player. Let's get to our next topic we got here. Champions League did go through this. We had our first round of Champions League group play the last couple days here. I'll let you guys start off with what your main takeaway is from the first round of Champions League group play.
I'll start. That I really like to watch PSG not win a game with that front 3 that everyone's like, oh my God, they're the favorites. And
it's their first time starting together.
I got you. Yeah. I know, but it's promising. Very promising for us.
Club Brugge. That's where Daddy's from.
Yeah.
I do think I thought Bruges actually played better than most teams that end up being the 4th team in the draw.
Oh yeah.
I think they played like they were maybe the 2nd team in the draw. You know what I mean? Coming out of pot 2, so
similar to AC Milan.
We'll get to that one in a little bit. My takeaway from this match week is somebody's gonna have to knock off City. Somebody's gonna have to knock off City.
We'll do it again.
I mean, listen, this is a different team from last year. I get that.
So is ours.
Basically, Jack Grealish is the main attribute or addition here, but. Yeah, no Kurt Zuma.
This is our first show since Kurt Zuma was sold to West Ham.
It is.
And heartbreaking.
I'm not over it.
I'm not over it.
He looked good out there today. A little Europa action for Kurt.
I guess Chalba's our rebound.
Did you guys see those West Ham kits?
They're beautiful, aren't they?
They look like the Argentina ones.
They are beautiful. I was texting Mark Graydon today.
Yeah.
I was texting Mark Graydon. I go, dude, this might be one of the best kits this year. It's the first time I think I've seen it too. It's the first time I've at least seen it on TV.
I really like Man United's away kit. That white one.
Really? The one they lost in?
I'm kidding. It's a horrible kit, and their warm up kit. Oh,
I kind of like it,
Ugh.
especially
I'm actually
if they
glad
keep
that they
losing
have
it.
Yeah, fair enough.
What do you guys make of the Arsenal kit? The blue one this year with zigzags? I kind of like that. I kind of like the zigzag type
Arsenal
thing.
get good kits. I mean,
They get good kits, but
it
I mean,
pisses me off a little bit.
Maybe that's the trade-off for quality that they get on the field.
They have to have something to live for, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to be good on the pitch. At least make it look good in pictures.
And we know they're not going to be good on the pitch.
Yeah, it's a trade. It's an even trade-off. I gotta go. City is putting 6 goals up on a team like Red Bull Salzburg and then American Jesse Marsh. That surprised the hell out of me. I figured they'd get 4. I didn't think they'd get 6.
Weren't they playing a man down though?
Leipzig did after a little while.
Yeah, after a little while. But I mean, at this point, they already had 4 in goal.
City, each of Leipzig's 3 goals, City responded with one of their own within 5 minutes.
Yeah,
like they weren't going down.
Unprecedented how good offensively they were yesterday. I think that was one of the better offensive
I
showings.
guess I'm just not afraid of Manchester City.
You have no reason to be.
Beat them 3 times in a row.
Slain them already.
And what? They're not a different team. They added 1 more player. Chelsea added 1 more player. Chelsea's a different team now.
But
with
I
a
think you
striker who
lost.
can get it
I think
done.
you lost a couple of very important players.
Who?
I mean, Kurt Zuma.
I
thought he was your best defender at the end of last year. To be honest,
I was Antonio Rudiger.
he looked great for West Ham.
Might lose Rudiger this season too.
I can't see him going. No
He
way.
wants double his current wages.
What's he make?
His contract's up at the end of the season. He makes 100 a week. He wants 200. I think
Listen,
Chelsea offered
Virgil van
150.
Dijk makes $200K a week.
And he's only got one
done-
leg, so Rudiger should be worth it.
And he's done damn
Virgil
good
van
on one
Dijk can't
leg.
even start a Champions League game.
Don't need to.
Yeah, when you said that in
Don't
the text
need to.
thread,
Don't
though,
need
right
to.
after you said that, they went up. You were
They
down a
don't
goal.
need
and I
to.
was
Yeah, I
like,
know, it's
yeah.
funny. I sent a text back to them after they were saying that he didn't need to start, and I was like, yeah, he doesn't need to. And they
Against
What was
the
it?
Mickey Mouse Club.
Rebic and who was the other one? Brahim Diaz tap in. Yeah, it was. Listen,
Who
to go
needs
over the
Virgil
Liverpool
van Dijk
game.
when you score an own goal and you get just highly unlikely?
Thanks to Chelsea
Beautiful
product
half volley
Tamori,
from Hendo.
Tamori with the goal that helped us win.
Never heard of her.
Never-
Morris scored an own goal against Chelsea too. Remember that?
Did he?
Yeah, I think it was the was it the Carabao or the FA Cup? I don't remember. When Lampard came to the bridge, he scored an own goal. Maybe
That might have
he has a
happened.
propensity for scoring own goals.
That might have
we should just maybe we're better off.
I trust you.
You got how much for him? Like 28 mil?
It's not bad.
That's good.
That's the Iron
That's
Lady.
great.
The Iron Lady does business.
No, that's you, man. That's you.
No, Marina Granovskaya is the Iron Lady.
Oh, I thought you were talking like
She comes from
Juventus.
She was on the Eastern Bloc.
I can't stand Roman Abramovich. I really can't. Anyway, yes, Liverpool, awful display for like maybe 5 minutes yesterday. Other than that, I thought they looked good. Not too afraid of our group given the draw yesterday between Atletico and Porto. Otherwise, your takeaway from first Champions League match day?
Bayern was the most impressive to me. They pretty much split possession with Barcelona. They just kind of let them try their thing, and then in typical Bayern fashion, German engineering, they were clinical. They were sufficient when they
That
had
takes
the ball.
some confidence too to not go like against Barcelona because it's still Barcelona. I mean, they're toothless a little bit.
They're not your father's Barcelona.
No,
They're not your older brother's Barcelona.
they're not CR's Barcelona.
No, they're not.
No,
I don't know if that Barcelona is going to exist ever again, to be honest with you.
no.
Is this the worst Barcelona team you guys have ever seen?
Yeah,
I think it's not even close.
yeah.
I think this is easily probably the worst we'll ever see.
Who's their best player?
I couldn't name three or four of them on the pitch the other day.
They still have Piqué.
He's still there, yeah. Shakir is their most famous player.
Ter Stegen.
Yeah.
Mistaken.
I mean,
So they might get some clean sheets, but who is going
Who's-
to provide goals without Messi, without any of the other
They
attacking
don't even have,
players they've lost
they don't even
over
have
the years?
Griezmann anymore. This could have been a time for him to step up, but they couldn't afford it. Anyone who's saying like Real Madrid, Barcelona, they're like still the elite clubs in Europe. They're just they're
They're rich. They're not elite. They're Arsenal.
They're not though. They're bankrupt. They're close to bankruptcy.
Yeah.
They're not even
Barca
rich.
more, and it's somehow I don't know if you saw the report. I can't remember who exactly said it. I think it was the chief of La Liga saying that Real Madrid has the money to go buy Mbappe and Haaland this
They
summer.
do not. They don't.
Thank you. Because
They
I
do
don't
not
understand
have
how
that money.
the finances really work there. It
I
makes
think
no
they
sense.
have it.
They'll find it.
They'll
I'm
find
sure
it.
they'll not
They'll
for
be,
both.
They'll be
Not for
given
both.
it. They'll be given it by La Liga so La Liga can stay relevant. Because right now, who's the biggest star in La Liga? Benzema? At 34 years old?
If you want to call him a star.
Yeah.
We'll see what Eden Hazard does this. See if he returns to old Eden Hazard. I doubt it at this point, but you
I
never
think
know.
he's done.
I think Liverpool are done. So
Oh yeah.
don't talk about Eden that way.
Listen, you trashed my shirt before we came on air
Eden
here.
Hazard, you can't prove that. They don't know.
Yeah. Well, I just told them. Now they know. Speaking of things things that we like, things that are good. Pizza's good. Football season is here, and nothing goes better with football than pizza. So right now you can win a gift card to Pison's Pizza by simply commenting on this video on the YouTube channel with the number that Lionel Messi has chosen to wear at PSG. First one to comment with that number and do it correctly will win that gift card to Pisons. Pisons, whether it's college football Saturday or big games in the NFL, Pisons is your go-to spot for pizza in New York. If you live outside the capital region, that's okay too. You can still order Pison's Pizza frozen you can get them in the supermarket. I don't know if you guys have gotten it yet.
My dad
It's really
loves
good.
frozen pizza.
That's the only ones I buy actually anymore. No more DiGiorno crap. To learn more about Pison's Pizza, you can visit their website, pisonspizza.com, or listen to their interview on the recent Getting There with Gaz episode as well. If you guys are interested to learn more about Pisons. Also follow them on Twitter. It's Pisons Pizza NY on Twitter. That's Pisons Pizza NY on Twitter. So there's that giveaway. Comment with the answer. Get you guys hooked up with something. Get to another topic here, guys. Premier League this past weekend. I want to go over the injury that we saw regarding Harvey Elliott because I've been kind of split myself on the tackle. Do you guys see that tackle? If you haven't seen it, it's not like you can't find it anywhere. Google it, YouTube it, whatever. But Pascal Struijk with his hard tackle on Harvey Elliott. Looks like he dislocated his ankle. Do you guys think that was a harsh red, or do you think it was appropriate given the tackle?
I think it was harsh because you look back a couple of years ago when Son had a similar incident with Gomez against Everton, and I'm pretty sure I don't know if they rescinded the red, but they at least reduced the ban. I want to say he didn't serve the 3 games, and that was a far more reckless challenge. Like the one from Strike, he went in and Elliott, I don't want to say he got himself hurt, but he stuck his leg in there just to try and keep the position, not knowing that the slide had come in. He left his feet, so it's another one of those things where letter of the law.
Yeah, you have to give it. Your thoughts?
It's hard to tell. I probably didn't do it on purpose. So.
Yeah, and I don't think you can take intent into injuries like or in this situation.
It's a contact sport.
It is.
I don't know. I think it's a harsh red.
The only thing I could say and be like, okay, I understand why the Premier League did this is with the second leg coming in through the back, the scissor motion. That's it. Other than that, I thought it was a clean tackle. I sucks for the kid. I mean, he was just getting started. Started against you guys against Chelsea. Started against Leeds. Back-to-back starts for him. After we thought he was injured with England, now he's definitely injured. Hope he gets back soon. Can't wait to see him play. Let's get into Premier League action for this weekend. Sean, you want to lead us off with the first game? We got a couple interesting matchups this weekend. What's the first game on the docket for
First game tomorrow, Newcastle.
We got a Friday game.
You got Friday afternoon, 3 p.m. kickoff. Newcastle leads. I'm tipping out halftime of that one.
You are.
Little Dave action.
You are.
I know you're not going to be here for it.
I'm not going to be here, yeah.
Joining the Dave crowd.
I'm going to the Dave crowd. Dave
Sal, you
Matthews
going to
fans
Dave?
coming here. You going to Dave?
I wouldn't be caught.
Not going to Dave? Why not?
Loser!
Come on.
Dave Matthews.
Why do you hate Dave Matthews? Let's see. All the man does is produce good music, good wine, and I don't know, it gets people freaking high. Come on.
Not my
People
thing.
do get very high at that
You guys
concert.
get People get very high everywhere.
Don't I know it?
So Leeds Newcastle. I'll let you take this one. Who do you got winning this one?
I think Leeds. I think Leeds are going to win.
Give me a score.
I got like 2-1.
I'm going to say 3-1.
I think Newcastle might get one. Callum Wilson's still hurt. I feel like they just
I'm
kind
going
of
to say a Bamford brace.
they kind of suck without Wilson. Yet last season's first half, before he really came in and started scoring goals, and they just suck without him.
So you got 2-1?
3-1.
3-1?
2-1.
2-1? I'm going to go 4-0 Leeds. Patrick Bamford, hat-trick. Listen, Newcastle's down. I don't see anything that's going to get better. Any way that they're going to get better. I think they get demolished in this one. I think this is one of those walkover games for Leeds, especially considering Leeds are injured at the back, and I don't think that's going to matter either way because I think they're all going to be full forces going forward. I got Leeds 4-0, Bamford with a hat trick. Let's go to Saturday's games. You want to hit me with one that's your favorite? Or you want me to pick one?
Oh, you can pick your favorite.
We'll go with the
non-Liverpool.
We'll go with the Burnley Arsenal game. Two teams bottom of the league.
Let's go Burnley.
So where we that's I should say Tony's Arsenal against Burnley.
Let's go Burnley.
Let's go Burnley. Your score prediction?
I'm going to say 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw.
I got a 1-1 draw. Sean Dyche just signed his new contract, so they'll
Yeah.
celebrate with
A draw.
some result. Yeah,
Took my
like
result.
proper
I was going to
Burnley
go
fashion.
1-1 too.
And it continues, like, kind of Arsenal's pain. Like, they're happy with 1 point these days.
I'm going to go
Let's celebrate.
2-1 Arsenal. I'm going to go 2-1 Arsenal.
I feel like you're going against the green.
I am.
theme of the
Well, I was going to do
podcast.
1-1. I don't want to go the same route. I want to keep it kind of different. We'll go real quick with the next one. Man City Southampton, one of the 10 o'clock games. What do you guys
Slaughter.
think there?
Absolute slaughter.
At least 4-0.
Chopping block.
4?
Yeah, just
What do you
4
got?
or 5.
You got 5?
Yeah. They might nick one
I don't think
goal.
there will be any kind of hangover.
I'm going
game.
5-1. I'm going 5-1. I think that's the easy way to go with that one. Palace Liverpool, 10 a.m. as well on Saturday. Sean, you want to lead that one?
Palace have looked a little bit better the last couple of weeks. They beat Spurs. They beat top of the table Tottenham. Roll your eyes all you want. They're not top of the table anymore. But I mean, Liverpool's better than Spurs. I got like 3-0.
Yeah, I'm going to say 3-1.
3-1 Liverpool. I'm gonna go 2-0. Rested a lot of players, so Virgil van Dijk coming
For a
back in
change.
with a first. I mean, we don't normally get to rest. They're either injured or they're playing. So, and I think with Sadio Mane starting too, Mane has a history of ripping Palace apart. I think the guy has scored in each of his last 5 games against Palace. So I'm gonna go with Liverpool 2-0.
Is that good?
5, considering one of them was 3 of them are winners. I'm gonna say that's good.
No offense to Rebecca Lowe, but it is Crystal Palace.
I'm Rebecca Love.
I love her. I met her. I got a story for you guys about. We'll do that next. Wolves
Off-camera
Brentford.
story.
It's a damn good story. You'll learn. Wolves Brentford. Real quick, your prediction on that one?
Ugliest game of the week.
Yeah, I don't even care really.
I'm going 0-0.
Yeah, 1-1, and
Sure.
they'll be ugly goals.
Sure,
Yeah.
let's say 1-1. Yeah, I'll say 2-1 Wolves.
2-1
I'm
Wolves.
optimistically going 1-1.
Jimenez gets his first goal.
Yeah, fuck it.
Norwich Watford.
Since David Luiz almost killed him.
That was down to Louis. Norwich Watford. I'm gonna go 2-1 Watford.
Yeah, sounds right.
I'll be like open offensively. A couple promoted clubs.
I think
It's
Norwich.
an opportunity for either of them to get 3. I think it'll be like a 2-2 draw.
Outside of Newcastle, I think Norwich might be the worst team in the league.
They've got more potential.
I think you're thinking of Arsenal.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Thanks. Last one on Saturday, Villa Everton at 12:30.
I don't know what the status with the Argentine players is. You know,
They
Emi
should be
Martinez,
back.
the Emmys.
They should
If
be
they're
back.
back, Villa should be able to get at least 1 point out of it. If there's no Martinez, I think they're probably screwed.
I got 3-3. 3-3 draw on this one. I got I think Villa's one of the teams that might get out to a lead and then Everton come back.
Yeah.
Everton seems to be a second half team already with Benitez, but yeah, I've got 3-3.
I'm going to say 2-1 Everton.
2-1 Everton. Is that right? All right. First off, your quick assessment of Rafa Benitez. Good job so far.
So far.
Do you think it falls apart somewhere? Because I think it falls apart.
I think they're going to pull a Leicester.
Isn't that Rafa's MO? It's going to fall apart at some point. Not to Jose degree, but
3 more games on Sunday. Brighton, Leicester. The first one at 9 a.m.
Leicester,
yeah.
I think they rested enough players today that they'll be fresh for it. Brighton's look good.
I'm gonna go Brighton. I think. I'm thinking about it. The more I look at that matchup, I'm gonna go Brighton. I'm gonna go 3-2.
I got 3-2 the other way, but I think Brighton's got a shot.
Brighton's got a
I
shot.
don't hate it.
You got 3-2 Leicester. West Ham, Man United. West Ham without Mikel Antonio. He is out as the red card for last weekend.
2-2 draw.
I'd love that result.
I doubt it.
I got United winning. They got to bounce back after that really, really embarrassing loss. Young boys.
Yeah.
It's not even like the red card really hurt them that much because they immediately made the switch. They brought Sancho out and they reinforced the defense. So you shouldn't allow 2 goals against young boys. Even if you can't attack, they're the top 4 team in
You
that
just
group.
can't allow young boys to beat you.
Cristiano Ronaldo
Just
not
totally
allowed in the United
undressed by
States
young boys in
and
the
cannot
second half.
handle young boys.
You cannot handle young boys.
Ronaldo typically known for. Actually, you want to know a funny stat that I saw the other day? This is the second time in a row that young boys have beaten a Cristiano Ronaldo team. They beat Juventus back in 2018.
They got his number.
Ronaldo has a thing with young boys.
Young boys have his number.
Yeah, they've got their hands all over Ronaldo. Next one here, last one, Tottenham Chelsea, probably the best matchup of the weekend.
Maybe.
Maybe. We'll see.
There was that Norwich Watford game, but Tottenham Chelsea. Yeah, your take on this one? Tottenham, previously top of the league.
I'm going to say 3-0 Chelsea. Lukaku hat trick.
That's ambitious. I had 2-1 Chelsea. It's going to be more of a proper London derby, but Chelsea are comfortably better than Spurs right now. They're not 100% healthy.
This is
They're
the type
coming
of
off that
game.
Thursday match Chelsea played Tuesday.
Yeah, this is the type of game where I see Tottenham either coming out guns blazing and scoring a goal early and then trying to sit back, or it's a game where Chelsea get out in front and score 2 or 3 in the first half.
Kane might get 1. That's where I get that 1.
Yeah, maybe 3-1.
You said 2-1.
I don't think Son is fully fit.
I'm going to go 1-1.
Bitch.
I'm going to go 1-1. And that's mainly because I don't like the way Chelsea typically played against Zenit. I don't think they played very well. Even with rest, I want to see them play a little better.
He hopes 1-1 so Liverpool can gain some ground.
That is another reason. And then
Assuming they make it past Patrick Vieira's red hot Crystal Palace.
And then no Monday games. That's nice.
Now we're ending with a banger.
So yeah, I had COVID, so that's why we were out last week. You previously had COVID.
Yeah,
Long
it
time
was
ago.
I'm
about 6 months
I'm
ago.
a COVID virgin.
You're a COVID virgin.
Yeah.
See, I didn't.
We all got it, or we both got it after it was cool to have it.
Yeah. It's kind of a thing. Delta variant.
What up?
Repping the Delta.
The old DV.
Now we so I got it
Variant
2 weeks
Delta.
ago.
VD.
I didn't realize how fast I lost my sense of taste. So I'm home, right? And I'm this whole time I'm like, oh, dude, I'm gonna cook some good stuff, get some steaks. Went out. Abby came home after she tested negative. Came home with like some $23, $24 steaks. Like hell yes. Cook these things up. Get some mashed potatoes on there and everything. I was so let down because I didn't realize until I fully cooked the meal that I couldn't taste anything. So dude, that hurt. That hurt so bad.
What a time to eat Brussels sprouts.
Right.
Oh,
But like you said, it was a fine cut of meat.
it was great.
Me, I didn't have that terrible, kind of waste of an experience. I was just trying like a different flavor of White Claws or something. I thought these are ass. They have barely any flavor to them at all. And it wasn't until the next morning making some breakfast. Seemed a little weird that I couldn't smell the bacon that was cooking.
I just can't relate.
I still have no sense of smell. I've been out with a sense of smell for about 12 days.
Sal hasn't had COVID.
I don't think there's anything.
But you get with the times, like.
It's 2021. If you haven't had COVID, what have you been doing?
Sorry that my immune system is naturally better than your guys'.
And I was vaccinated too. The crap beer that I drank, like the really crap beer, I had a Natty Daddy. The most elite of the shit beer, in my opinion. I had a Natty Daddy, and I cannot tell you how quickly that went down. Like that.
Even when you have taste, that's the only way you can really consume a Natty Daddy. You gotta pound it.
You gotta pound it.
I like to sip and enjoy it, personally.
What's that? I can't remember the last time I've been able to pound a Natty Daddy that quick. Dude, I've been able to, like, I'm not a whiskey guy. I'm drinking, like, I drank like 2 glasses of whiskey the other night. I don't drink whiskey.
We got some USA women's action on tonight, too.
Oh, who they play?
I don't know. I saw something about it earlier, and I guess just assumed it was for tomorrow. If it is, that'd be pretty sweet.
Let's see if it's USA Mexico.
I know they're doing World Cup qualifiers right now. We played a couple earlier. I'm only seeing UEFA, so maybe these are just friendlies.
Paraguay, 7:30 tonight. So Paraguay, U.S. women's national team against Paraguay.
Friendly.
It's a friendly, yeah. I like watching the women's national team. I gotta say, they're a lot more entertaining. But
I like watching USA win a match.
Any match.
Greg with 2 G's really saved his job with that halftime triple substitution. You can't call him Greg with 2 G's because Greg starts with a G.
It should be, so it's 3 G's, isn't it?
3G Greg.
3G. Yeah.
Well, we really need is a 5G Greg. Get with the times.
5G's not here yet.
5G is here. And
is it?
Haven't you heard? It's giving people COVID.
Is that what it is? Is that okay? So,
makes sense.
Hell no.
So you haven't had COVID yet, huh?
Not yet.
I don't intend to.
I hope you don't.
I like to keep this streak going. I'm fully vaxxed.
I both got pretty lucky with it.
I have the microchips in my blood veins now.
Drinking the Kool-Aid. Last thing I want to kind of touch on. You guys have now watched Fox Sports, Bleacher Report, and then CBS and Paramount Plus work on the Champions League. Who's had the best coverage?
Paramount
Who's had
Plus.
the worst?
Paramount Plus.
The best or worst?
And the worst was BR. Bleacher
Worst,
Report.
I think, is Bleacher Report by far. I thought that was awful.
I thought Bleacher Report did well, given it was the first time that you were really doing it all streaming. Because when Fox Sports had the coverage, you could only really watch 2, maybe 3 matches if you had a Spanish-speaking channel.
That's what I like.
But you had to buy the whole cable pack, the whole cable sports package. Yeah, at least now you can isolate it to just particular competitions.
I had so many problems.
I hated that Steve Nash was in the studio.
Oh, he was awful.
I get it. He's a fan of the game. He's watched a lot. Basketball player.
You pick Steve off the street has the same opinion as he does. Yeah. I mean, I thought that was the stupidest thing they could have done. All the professional athletes that are retired from the game, that they could have chose, and they chose him, a basketball player.
And that's what I like about Paramount Plus now. Micah Richards and Jamie Carragher together.
They're pretty good, yeah.
They've got that kind of buddy dynamic where they'll give each other subtle little jabs.
Yeah.
And they're very open about their support of their former clubs.
Yeah.
You kind of want an announcer, so you want them to,
I want him to have fun with it. Steve Nash was trying to give us analysis. I'm sorry, but that's not what I'm there for.
John Madden, he's drawing X's and
Nothing
O's
beats the NBC squad.
Yeah.
NBC
top to bottom.
Rebecca Lowe. Oh, so my Rebecca Lowe story. I'm at the you guys know how they're bringing back the Fan Fest, the Premier League Fan Fest this year. They're doing LA, I think in a couple months, I think December or something like that. So they're doing LA this year. But I was at the original one, the first ever Fan Fest in New York City. It was at the NBC's Sports Building, which is down towards the seat.
Not at 30 Rock.
No. Dude, I didn't know. I was by myself when I got there. Met a couple buddies down there at the venue, but I'm getting in line here and I'm going up the escalator. And it's really nice. They give you a passport, and I'm walking around like they're giving me free beer tickets and stuff like that. It's really cool. So then I'm walking around and I'm like, damn, I'm hungry. Let me go over to where the pastries are. And shit. They got pastries laid out, a big table, probably about 40 feet long, right? I go over and right next to me is Roger Bennett, and he's stuffing his face full of like bear claws and stuff. And I'm like, okay, this is kind of cool. I took a picture of him. I'm like, okay, let me go get a beer. I walk over to go get a beer, and Robbie Mustoe's there. So I'm like, okay, I'm really missing two people now, because at the time, or three. Kyle Martino was there, and you had Rebecca Lowe, and you had Robbie Earl. So I met Robbie Earl.
You got the two Robbies.
I got the two Robbies. Then I went and saw Kyle Martino, and Michael Essien was there. Your boy. So I met Michael Essien, who was very nice.
Very good.
And then I'm like, the only one left is Rebecca Lowe. So I'm like, I gotta find her. I gotta get a picture of Rebecca Lowe. Dude, the way that we found her, it was me and a couple other people. The way that we found her is we could smell her. She smelled so good.
I bet.
She smells so
I've
good.
imagined.
Seriously, though. That's how we found her. We're sitting there. They got a camera guy walk up behind us. And my buddy goes, boy, it smells like left perfume in here.
Doesn't mean you have to say it out loud.
I mean, she smelled great. She smelled great. Got a picture with her. She was very nice, very good looking in person. TV doesn't do her justice. She's good looking on TV. Better look in person.
Right.
I think is this my first show since I got engaged too, so I can't really say anything good.
No, you did
anymore, right? Can't really be nice about any of the fabulous of this. I'm screwed.
Yeah, I think Abby appreciates
She'll
Rebecca
understand.
Lowe.
She should.
She's a fan of the game.
She should. But yeah, that's my Rebecca Lowe story. She's very nice.
Next week you'll have to share a Kate Abdo story.
I wish I had a Kate Abdo story. She's still doing Champions League, right?
She's still Paramount, yeah.
She's still Paramount? Well, she was Bleacher Report at one point, wasn't she? Didn't she start off there?
I think they're all kind of the same thing. I think it went from like Bleacher Report as Turner and kind of CBS, and then slowly progressed it to All Access and then Paramount Plus.
I think Turner Sports is the worst. I think the only thing that they're legitimate on is doing their doing basketball in the NBA. I think that's really it. Anyways, guys, I think we'll close up this show. Good show from you guys today. I guess.
I only give good shows.
That's true. That's true. So we're gonna get the U.S. Women's National game on, and
it was an early
We'll see you guys next week. So yeah, we'll be doing another episode next week. Want to do another episode next week? Nobody get COVID. You can't get COVID now.
Well, now I feel like the pressure's on.
Pressure is on. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's good thing you're vaccinated.
Before it hits.
Yeah, get out of here before it hits. All right. There goes Sal. Matt Wood's out. Sean is out too. We'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.